Hi, for those of you that don't know who I am Stephanie Coker. I am a mother of 7 beautiful children. I'm also, I homeschool my children. One of my children is special needs. He's 4 and he goes to public school. I'm also a blogger, but my passion is sharing and teaching about the essential oils and their health benefits and how they can support healthy well-being. So we're going to get started on the essential oil couple Facebook group. Is this printout? Sorry, I'm a little nervous. You'll have to bear with me. I'll get it together. If you have not already printed this out, please do so. Just open up another web browser and print this out. So that way you can follow along with us. This is going to be our class outline. And there's a lot of really great information on it, which is why I wanted to share it with you guys. I posted it a couple days ago, but if not, really quick, just open a new browser, go to the essential oil couple. Sorry, nerves are getting to me. Go there, hit print it out. Just take a moment to do that, and we'll go ahead and get started. So I want to thank you for joining and giving me your time. I started with the oils probably almost 3 years ago, a little less than that. And it was I first got introduced to them, I was suffering with postpartum depression, which was more like anxiety than depression, but I was really struggling. And a friend of mine said, "Have you heard of essential oils?" And I said, "No, I never have." So she brought me a roller ball, which has some oils, and you just roll it on, really simple. I didn't think it was going to work. I just said yes because honestly I was willing to try anything, but at the same time I wanted to be polite. So I did try it and they do work, and now I use them for everything from a bee sting to mopping my floors to doing my laundry. Really, they can be used they're very, very versatile. Okay, so by now you should have printed your handout, which you can find on the Facebook group, Essential Oil Couple. It's right there. That is what we're going to use for the class. And in this class, you're going to learn the science behind emotions and essential oils, tools and habits for healthy body chemistry, practical emotional wellness steps that you can take now. This class, the reason I decided to do this class now is because my mom passed away and I've really been struggling emotionally. Every day is new feelings, and I've just been really having a hard time, besides when I struggled with the postpartum depression. So the oils are very, very helpful in that area, and I know a lot of us struggle with stress and discouragement and negative feelings. So it's important that we look into this. So would you like to be more happy, connected, and empowered? I'm assuming all of us are going to say yes to that one. If you look at the pyramid here on your printout, you can see that we are created to function as a whole. We have the spirit, the mind, and the body. They're inseparable, connected, communicating at a cellular level. The mind, body, and spirit, I'm so sorry, I got a little, okay. So the next one is your body is made up of intelligent cells wired to restore health. I'm sure we've all realized that when we are really, really stressed, it takes a toll on our health. If you were to get the flu, when you're really, really stressed, you're most likely going to have a worse case of the flu than if you were in a good state of mind. It really does affect our body. This means your body is brilliant in design and naturally wants to be balanced as a whole. Okay. Your health and happiness is more precious than gold. I invite you to learn about your amazing body today and listen to what it may be teaching you. This is a new class that I've done, but these oils are definitely very true to my heart, and so I hope you see that. The next one that we're looking at is this one right here. And emotions are information-carrying molecules that bind and react with cell receptors. They go into the cell, impacting and functioning in our behavior. And I'm sure you guys have had incidences in your life. I know recently with my own children, I've been grieving, and I've been under a lot of stress. And with that has lessened my patience and made my reaction to my children more of a negative reaction than it normally would be, just because of the emotional stress and the well-being that I've been experiencing. So, to learn the language of your body, you need to know what emotions are and what they are communicating. Neuroscientists discovered emotions are information-carrying molecules that bind to and react with your cell receptors. They go into the cell, impacting function and behavior. In other words, emotions in their smallest and most basic form are chemicals. In this image, the cell is receiving these molecules on one of its receptors. And that's the image right there. Emotions are processed throughout the body. Because emotions are chemicals, they are not limited to the mind. Your emotions flow and are processed throughout the body. Science reveals there are complex neural processing functions in the mind, the heart, and the gut. So the three brains, and we'll just go over this really quick. So this is the part we're going over right now, the three brains. We have the mind, which is your logic and your intellect. It's the subconscious mind. It directs over 90% of behavior. Now, this is really important when you think of our children also. Children who have learning disabilities or maybe autism or ADHD, if they're dealing with a lot of negative emotions, their behavior is going to be in a negative reaction. The heart, intuition. There are more neural pathways that run from the heart to the brain than from the brain to the heart. So me, currently I'm grieving, and my heart is broken, and that's affecting me, and I'm definitely feeling it. Then there's the gut. 90% of the body's serotonin involved in mood management is produced in the gut. And so having a healthy gut, a gut flora, is really, really important. And nowadays we get a lot of antibiotics which destroy the gut flora, but if you're not being proactive with the foods that you eat and adding probiotics back into your diet, it can take a toll on your gut and make it difficult to get you back to 100%. So the three brains communicate with each other. They feed back to and therefore influence the mind. And so here you can see the little lady and how if her gut and her heart and her brain are all functioning together, she's a happy little lady right there. You instinctively process life's experiences. So here we have a lady, this would probably be me, with a baby and a dog and a cell phone, and she looks pretty stressed out. And she's dealing with life experience. Then, you know, you have to process. You process with your brain. I have to figure this out. And then you're feeling overwhelmed. You're feeling that with your heart. And then in your gut, I'm stuck. Feelings are really chemicals that can help or hurt. And that's where we get into the mental health state. And a lot of times, people who have bipolar, it's because the chemicals are off. And so this doctor, the neuroscientist, she's saying feelings really are chemicals in our body, and they can either help us or they can hurt us. So here we have the mom or the lady doing her reaction, and she's got the head tension, the conflicting feelings, the upset stomach. I know personally with me, when I'm really stressed, it affects my bowels, it affects everything. My stomach starts hurting, and it affects my appetite. The emotions really do take a toll. And here we have belief. And if you start saying, I'm not good enough, my beliefs show up in my life and create your reality. And our words and our thoughts are so powerful. So if we're having negative feelings, our thoughts are negative. If we're feeling discouraged, it's hard for us to then have a positive outlook. Essential oils promote emotional purification and anchor in healthy biochemistry. So one drop equals 40 million trillion molecules. That's a lot. That's a lot to even say. 40 million trillion molecules. And molecules are microscopic. These chemical compounds service every cell of the body in a matter of minutes. You can see that right there. I hope you guys printed your printout. Essential oils support the cell receptors. So here you can see where the essential oils are actually penetrating into the cell receptors. They promote healthy cell function, maintain cell's natural state. Okay, so how can we use essential oils? Well, there's 3 ways. Essential oils are dynamic. They are supporting our body physically and also emotionally. So there's a lot of oils, we'll say peppermint, for instance, that can aid us in a therapeutic way for, let's say, digestion. Peppermint is really good for it. But it's also energizing and invigorating and mood uplifting. So it has that physical therapeutic, but it also has the mood enhancing benefit as well. So we have aromatic, and you can see my diffuser right there going. Smell is the fastest way to affect the mood. Aromatic molecules have direct access to the lymphatic, I thought it was lymphatic, but I must have it wrong. Limbic area or emotional seat of the brain. Mental support and focus, mental fog, and that's where I was talking about the peppermint. Peppermint, I actually really like frankincense though, to help me with the with focusing and concentration and to clear my mind. Another way is applied to the bottoms of the feet or spine to affect cells, blood, and tissues throughout the body. I was actually talking to Susie today, and I was explaining to her with my 4-year-old there was certain oils that I would use. He's the one that's special needs, and I would actually run it down the back of his neck and his spine in a roller ball. And we played like a little game like tickle, 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 tickle. But that affects the cells, the blood, and the tissues throughout his body. Massage into specific areas for localized support. So the deep blue rub, it's actually on special this month, so I'll go over that at the end. But the deep blue rub is an oil that also has been put into a rub, and you can rub that if you have a crick in your neck where you slept on it wrong. I have a little one, so I'm always like sleeping like this, and you wake up and you can't really turn. Well, you could just rub right on the area that's bothering you, and that's what that means. Also, you can apply over your heart, and the emotional oils that we're going to talk about in just a moment, a lot of times I will apply these right over my heart because that's what's hurting. Insides of the wrist, you have your veins there that gets it into your body pretty quickly. I also like to put them behind my ears. When I was suffering with postpartum, which was more like anxiety in my case, I used the oil blend called Elevation. And that one I would put behind my ears and on my wrist, and I actually wore it like perfume. And that's what was in that roller ball, and I just rolled it on. And also put it behind my neck. And then you can put across your forehead is another one. So for like head tension, we have past tense. Can you see that? And this is a roller ball. Take it out so you can see. And that's what it looks like. And you would just roll this along your hairline and then right where the throbbing is of the tension. Okay. And then also the bottoms of the feet. So the bottoms of the feet, there's something called reflexology, and it has the largest pores in the bottoms of your feet. And this is really great for your children. My 4-year-old that special needs, he's very sensory, and the smells bother him a little bit, or a little overpowering. And so we put the oils on his feet. I put socks on his feet. He gets the therapeutic benefit without the smell so much. So that works for him well, but it's actually a great way to deliver it to your body. And then also you can apply right over, if I had an upset stomach, I would use the Digest Zen, which is our digestive blend, and I would put that right on my stomach where it was bothering. And that blend is great for gas, bloating, I ate too much Thanksgiving dinner feeling, any digestive issues, it works amazing for. I use it on my little ones too when they're infants and they're having trouble with the gas. So habits of thinking need not be forever. One of the most significant findings in psychology is that individuals can choose the way they think. So it really is in our thinking and our reaction. The other way is you can take internally, I didn't talk about that one, I'm sorry, I forgot about that. You can actually put the oils in a glass of water and drink them that way. We have gel caps, veggie caps, where you can pour a couple drops of oil and put the top on and then swallow it like a pill. There's also beadlets. There's several different ways that you can get the oils internally. You can put a few drops under your tongue. I actually did that right before I started this class, so that way I can try to focus with the frankincense. Put a few drops under my tongue. I follow it up with some water. Now, the foundational support. And nutrition is the key to health. I'm sure we can all agree with that. And this is the Lifelong Vitality Pack. It adds daily support with minerals, micronutrients, and healthy fats. Essential oils enhance the absorption of nutrition on a cellular level. So this is whole food. You're not going to have any fancy colored urine. Your urine's not going to be yellow or green, because all that is synthetics that have gone down into the drain. But this has your omegas, and there's also a vegan formula for those that want that. And then you have your food nutrient. And then there's also, I know I mentioned it for a second, but there's essential oils that are right in here that are going to benefit your health also. And then this is the cellular vitality. This is your antioxidants. This is what's going to help your cells rejuvenate faster, help slow down the signs of aging. And the best part is there is a 30-day money-back guarantee. So that is the best part. They're non-GMO, gluten-free, dairy-free, gentle on the stomach, antioxidants and DNA protection, energy, you'll have more energy, bone health, immune function, stress management, cardiovascular health, healthy hair, skin, and nails. You'll actually see your hair and your nails, everything will grow faster. I have to go every 2 weeks because if not, they look like they've grown out for a month. Lung and respiratory health, and then gentle on the stomach. And then here on the back, you can see the omegas are in like this little gel cap, and then these are the veggie caps. And so this is the formula, and then here you can see there's a 30-day, it's backwards, sorry about that, 30-day, just 30 days to change your life guarantee. Purchase the Vitality Pack, use it for 30 days, and if you're not satisfied with the results, then you can return for a full refund, which is really nice, because why not try it? Then we have the Cleanse and Restore Gut Health. And that is this one right here. And this is one, if you are struggling with poor health or an autoimmune disorder, or maybe you know someone, I would encourage the Cleanse and Restore Gut Health. And what that is that's doing the cleanse, which is the GX Assist. And this has essential oils in it. This is something that you take for 10 days. And then you follow it up with the probiotic, the PB Assist. So this is going to cleanse your gut and clean you out. And then this is going to rebuild that healthy gut flora for you. Then we have digestive enzymes, and also Zendocrine, which is a detoxer. All of the citrus oils, though, are detoxing, and so you can always add lemon, wild orange, any of the citrus oils, lime. I like to add them to my vanilla shakes in the morning that I get. I make a strawberry, banana, and I put the wild orange, a few drops of that in the vanilla shake. It tastes amazing. Amazing. Okay, so where do I begin? Moment by moment support. So this is the page I'm on now. Hopefully you printed out your printout. And these are the mood oils that I really want to get into and talk to you about. So we're going to identify what we are feeling right now. And if you did not print this out, it's okay. Open the browser, another window, so that way you don't lose the live feed, and just scroll down until you see it, because I posted this a few days ago, because I want you to look at it as we're doing it. And I want you to figure out what you are feeling now, and then choose one or two of the blends that best meets your emotional needs. And for me, I did this right before I did the class, started the class. Truthfully, my children weren't behaving, and I was feeling discouraged, and I was also feeling a little disinterested and kind of distressed. So the one that I picked to use was Motivate. And what you're doing is you're picking between the two what you're feeling, and then the oil that fits in that category best. So can somebody comment below which oil would benefit them the most right now, based on your emotional needs? And I know there's a little bit of a delay. So, okay. So how you would best use these oils, which I'm going to show you the kit. This is the Emotional Aromatherapy Kit. Cheer, yes. I use a lot of cheer. Been kind of sad lately. But in the kit, there is this grid right here. This grid is amazing. It tells you exactly what is in the oils, if it's spice, herbs, grassy, florals, mint, citrus. Again, everything is listed right there. These little codes right here tell you exactly. Well, Kristen, tell me how you're feeling. Tell me like 3 emotions of your emotional state of mind right now, and then I'll figure it out on the wheel for all of us to decide. Okay. So, that is what comes with the kit also. And then it also comes, if you were to get the kit together, it also comes with the petal diffuser. Okay, so with that, the best way to use these oils, and right now I'm going to use Peace, is to diffuse them, like I have right there in the diffuser. You just put a few drops mixed with water, or one. I like to do two. You could just do one. I like to rub it together. And just take in some deep breaths and hold it. Then I like to rub it on the back of my neck and my shoulders, because that's really where you feel everything. And I can already feel a soothing, calming, I actually have the chills, reaction there. Okay, so Kristen, Mildred, it's right on the page, the Essential Oil Couple Facebook page. You just need to open another browser so you don't lose the live, okay? So, and then open Facebook again. Go to Essential Oil Couple group and then scroll down, and then the handout is there for you to see. But if you don't want to print the handout, that's fine. I did just post this image right here. Okay, so Kristen, anxious, defeated, and frustrated. So anxious is here. Defeated would be discouraged. And okay, so the oil for you, let's see if I can get this up close so you guys can see it. Here's the anxious, and then here's the discouraged over here, and then distressed, we're going to say, or gloomy. So between the two is motivate. So the oil that would best help you in your emotional state at the moment, because this is immediate. So we want, there's also the daily app. If you go on, if you have a smartphone, it's a free app, doTERRA Daily App. And on this app, it asks you how you're feeling on a scale, 1 to 10. And it will tell you which one of these oils will help you best, which is amazing. Because if you don't have this in front of you, we all have our phones. Well, I'm using my phone, I can't show you. I was going to show you, but I can't show you. Okay, so this is the Emotional Aromatherapy Kit, and this is how you would use it exactly, and this is how I've been using it. I use this all the time because it's right in front of me. The other way is this kit right here. These are the same oils, the same 6 oils, except for they're in the roller ball form. That's the only difference. And I like this because it's really easy to apply. So truthfully, I use, because I have both. Not that you have to have both, but I happen to have both. I use these bottles for my diffuser. I'll put a couple drops with the water in the diffuser. The roller ball, this goes in my purse. And this, I will just apply it. Put it on the back of my ears, put it on the back of my neck, and that's how I'll apply it. I apply these to my kids. If my kids are having a tough time emotionally, then I will pick an oil that I feel will help them. The 6 oils are Passion, which Passion, oh my gosh, it smells so good. It's almost perfumey and spicy though, like a perfumey spice. Nice. Then there is Forgive. And forgive is a really good one, especially if you're harboring some feelings. Well, we're not going to go into psychology here, but Mildred, it depends on the size of my room. If it's going to go in my bedroom, I put like 3 to 5. If I have an open floor plan, so if I'll either have 2 diffusers going at the same time, or I will put up to 10 drops, depending on how strong I want it. Okay, so we have forgive, passion, then we have console. Now, console is the one that I have been using daily. It is in my purse. It's with me at all times because that's the one to help with the grieving, the sadness. It's the comforting blend. Then we have peace, the reassuring blend. Then we have motivate. Now, I have a wonderful story about motivate. This was when I was pregnant with my last child. I needed to deliver some oils to a friend who had a sick child. I was laying on the couch, like 8 or 9 months pregnant, did not want to get up. I wanted to just stay stuck and glued to that couch. But my friend's child was sick, so I had just gotten Motivate. I actually won it at a doTERRA event, so I didn't even have the kit yet. And I hadn't tried it yet, but I was like, I need some motivation. So let's see if it works. Here's a great tester. And I put a couple drops in my hand. I rubbed them together. I breathed it in, rubbed it on the back of my neck and my shoulders. I was in the car with the sunroof down and the windows down partially, and I was having a blast. I had the music going, and by the time I got to her house, I was so energized and in such a great mood. You would have never known that I was 20 minutes before laid on the couch, barely could keep my eyes open. So it really was a good motivator. Then we have Cheer, which Susie's been using a lot of, which is the uplifting blend. And, okay, so mood, lifestyle support. The healthy mind. We want to work on healthy thought patterns. Who here maybe struggles with negative thoughts? And if you do, just give me a thumbs up. Sorry, there was a little fly there. And then I choose to believe good about myself and others. I nourish my brain with good fats and minerals. Healthy well-being does start with nutrition, and this really helps us stay healthy and deliver the good nutrition that we need. Thanks, Kristen. To stay well. Healthy heart. We want to trust our intuition and our higher power. And I know I struggle with that. I'm a Christian woman, self-proclaimed. But it's hard for me to rely on others and to let go of the control and not have to solve and fix the problem right then and there. So that's something that I'm working on. I freely give and receive love, which is unconditional. I often feel peaceful inside and rest well. Then we have healthy gut. I digest and process food well. I nourish my digestive system with good nutrition and enzymes. My body is healthy and feels good. If we have something going on with our body, I've never had an autoimmune disorder or cancer or thankfully anything like that. But I did have a really bad snow skiing accident, and I couldn't even walk, and I had 2 knee surgeries. I was in extreme pain, physical therapy for 1.5 years, had to learn how to walk again, struggled to bear weight on my leg, and I felt horrible, my everything. So if physically you feel horrible, inside you feel horrible, it really, like every part, we have to have our mind, body, and spirit in line together for complete well-being. Okay, so here's a few tips. We need to weed out negative thoughts, relationships, and substances. Sometimes we need to set boundaries. If you have someone who's negative or toxic in your in your life, then maybe you need to just push them away a little bit. Not be mean or rude or cause any drama, but just to protect yourself, to set that boundary, because it's hard enough to keep yourself straight, and then you have somebody else feeding negative and drama. That's not going to help you at all. Obviously, we don't want to put bad substances in our body. What do I want to plant? You want to plant new beliefs. So if you're struggling with negative thoughts, which I know that I do, then we want to create new neural pathways. And the way to do that is basically to say the opposite of the negative thought. If we're struggling with our weight and we're, oh, I hate my body, I'm overweight, I'm never going to lose this weight. Well, guess what? You never will. It's never going to happen. But if you do the opposite and you change that, your mind and your body are going to connect, and you'll start losing weight. You'll start making better choices, because now your mind, your heart, and your body have decided this is what we want. We want to lose weight. We want to be healthier. And so basically it's just as simple as doing the opposite, which we probably do with our children. So if you heard your child saying something, you would say, no, that's not true, and then you would reverse it. We want to have new healthy relationships, good friendships, good positive people in our life, and then supplements. Supplements are really helpful. And you want a whole food one, nothing with synthetics, like the one a day that changes your pee different colors, that's, really affordable. It's garbage. Don't even bother with it. And I hate to speak so harsh, but it's the truth. You want something like this. That's, you get to try it for 30 days. You have nothing to lose. If you're not feeling more energetic, more healthier, more focused, then use them all, send it back, get your money back. It's not going to bother me if that happens, so don't think that. But supplements help us, and they help meet the nutritional gaps. Our soils are depleted, the food is just plagued with pesticides, GMOs. It's hard to get good nutrition into our body. And the supplements really fill the gap between what we should be eating and what we are eating. And they just help us keep our body good. So, and how will I nourish the seeds? Practice makes perfect. Developing new habits, new patterns. So increase your water intake. I know you probably always hear that. Exercise and movement. Rest, meditate, improve your diet. A lot of when we're stressed, we can't sleep. We have some oils that can help with sleep too. The Restful Sleep Blend works really well. Or we have vetiver. But when I'm trying to find my papers. I lost my papers. When we can't sleep, then that affects our whole body and our well-being as well. So we need to be able to de-stress and get that off of our mind. I lost my papers. Okay, well that's all right. I will improvise. Improv, that works. So a couple of the oils that maybe we didn't go over. Okay, forget that. All right, so how do you get, oh, here they are. Here they are. So sorry. So sorry. I got out of sequence here. Okay, so we have talked about the power of the body and the science of the emotions, but I want to talk about balance. And balance is our grounding blend. And this is an oil that I use daily. And I say that this oil, when life is throwing 5,000 things at you, it keeps you rooted in the ground and you're able to deal with it, to handle it. Balance is an amazing oil. Love Balance. It complements any of the mood oils, really. So if I was going to use one of these, also use this. Okay, and then we have frankincense, and it's a powerful cleanser and magnifier that opens the mind's eye. And you can apply this to your forehead. I do it to my children. I put a drop right on their forehead. And then you can also, to connect with the soul, you can apply it to your heart. I put a lot of the oils on my heart as well. Would anyone like to share an experience with Balance? Mildred, I know you use Balance. Okay, and then here, where did I do with it? Oh, here it is. Okay, so we have the Wild Orange, which I know I talked about, but this one is, it promotes emotional purification. It is detoxification. And really all of the citrus oils are, but Wild Orange is a really yummy one, and it smells great. And it anchors in healthy biochemistry. This means they are efficient at detoxing the cells and restoring proper cell function. And it's amazing how bio-capable essential oils are with the body. Wild Orange. And it's a really affordable oil too. I think it's like $10, something like that. Okay. And that. Sorry, I got out of sequence and that kind of threw us out here, but that's okay. I'll get it together. I always do. Oh, thanks, Susie. Yeah, definitely. Afterwards, check out, oh, that's an amazing video, and that's done, I think, by Dr. Hill. And what he did is he tested his blood. Help you sleep? Yes. He tested his blood before and after Balance, and really, really interesting. So definitely watch that afterwards. Okay, so are you ready to begin creating new habits today? Are you ready to claim the gift of wellness? As you've sat through this class, you may have asked yourself, which tools will I use to nurture my healthy body chemistry? One of my favorite parts of doing what I do is helping others get these beautiful emotional wellness tools into their homes so they can begin using them day by day, moment by moment. Really, that's my passion. There are so many wonderful health benefits, and I just want to get the information out there, and I want people to use them. I want them to benefit and see that. And so here's how it works. You can either order doTERRA products retail, and here I am with my papers again. And here are the different kits. This was on the handout, so if you printed it out, here's the handout that I'm looking at now. And you can order them retail through a wellness advocate like me, or doTERRA offers people the ability to get products wholesale by becoming a wellness advocate. As we shared in the beginning, you are your own advocate for your health. Wellness advocates are over 4 million strong and counting. Wellness advocates get 25% off retail. That's huge. That's a huge savings, 25% off anytime. But it gets better. Simply pay the $35 membership fee, much like Sam's Club or Costco, and receive any of the doTERRA products at wholesale for a full year. At the end of the year, you renew this wholesale membership for $25, and you have the option to do that. It's not automatic. Basically, you would place an order, and it would be added to that order if you chose to continue. But you do receive a free peppermint oil. Right here. This. Free. and that's an oil that you would use often. We go through a lot of peppermint here at my house. As you will see here, doTERRA offers a number of different starter kits. Most people enroll with the kit because the $35 membership fee is waived. You receive free product credits, which I will go over, but is amazing. I have, I think, like 350 product credits saved. I like to hoard my points and then spend them all at once like it's Christmas. But you can spend yours however you want. If you have 10, you want to spend 10, you can do that too. There's no rules. You receive free product credits and you get bonuses to your membership. So like this month's promotion, if you spend 200 PV, so if you got one of the enrollment kits that qualified for that, you would also get an $83 value of the Deep Blue Rub and the Deep Blue roller ball for free. That's just free, which is pretty spectacular. That's another one, you know, for any kind of back discomfort, muscle, joint, works very, very well. Just one of the benefits. doTERRA also does buy one, get one, so you may have saw that last week where they were doing buy one, get ones. If you bought the pedal diffuser, then you got 2 free oils, stuff like that. There's all kinds of amazing benefits that they give to their wholesale members. So let's take a look at these kits. These are the kits that I'm looking at here. Our most popular best-selling kit is the Natural Solutions kit, and that is this kit right here. I'm just going to hold it up because I know some of you didn't get the handout printed out in time. And it includes a free diffuser. And most of the oils and supplements that we talked about today, including precious frankincense. You'll notice it includes the Lifelong Vitality Pack. That's your supplements right here that you get to try. And other spa and wellness products we didn't have time to cover. Many people start with this kit because it addresses physical and emotional needs so thoroughly, and it is an amazing value. It really is. You get the box, you save money, but you also get 100 product credits right there. So it's 100 free dollars that you can spend anytime you want, which is spectacular. doTERRA rewards its members very generously with freebies and promotions. And if you choose to take advantage of the Loyalty Rewards Program, which I highly recommend it, that's where you get up to 55% off. That's how I can afford all my essential oils for my large family of 9. And if I can do it, you can do it too. The LRP is similar to Costco or Sam's Club wholesale membership, but better. It is like being a monthly wellness club with wonderful perks. As long as you keep your LRP at 50 PV, which is about $50 per month, you will keep earning free product. The percentage of free product credit starts at 10%. Depending on which kit you go with, though, some of the kits start you at 15 or 20%. And then it increases by 5% every few months. So like right now I'm at 30% because I've been a member for over a year. And so just to make that easy math, if I spend $100, I get 30 PV or $30 that I can then go and spend on free oils. And that's how they add up. And the oils, the PV to dollar value is equal. So if the oil is $10 and I have 10 PV, it's free. Free is good. Love free. Okay. The LRP is the fastest way to buy doTERRA, or the smartest way, which I agree. It's totally optional though. It's very flexible. You can stop or start it at any time, again and again. And also your shipping, excuse me, all of your shipping, which is amazing. It's only $3.99, or if you want faster shipping, $6.99, and then it goes up from there. But whatever shipping option you pick, you get it back in your bank, in your PV bank, which is pretty spectacular. I love utilizing the Loyalty Rewards Program because I take the life, my husband and I are both on this, the Lifelong Vitality Pack every month to nourish those 3 brains that we talked about. And I have worked the Lifelong Vitality cost into my food budget because I know that many foods are lacking minerals and good fats. And that's where we talked about the GMOs and the pesticides. Since I need these supplements every month, I may as well receive product credits for purchasing them. And I enjoy getting hundreds of dollars in free product every year through my LRP points. And I can show you, I'm going to do a membership overview next week, and I will actually show you my back office where you can see all my points. I'm not joking. And you'll see how very quickly they add up. And then free, can't get better than free, honestly. Okay, so the next kit in the picture starts at a different, this is the Emotional Aromatherapy kit right here, okay? And this kit is $195. It's this kit right here. I don't need to show you the picture. I just need, I took the oil out of that one. And then you also get the petal diffuser, which, although you can put those oils on topically, it's really nice to have the diffuser. And then you're saving about $46 and the membership fee, which is amazing. The next kit is the Cleanse and Restore kit. Now this is a kit for anyone that is maybe not in the best of health, then I would recommend you starting with this. And this is, and there's step-by-step instructions what to do each day. But you have the Lifelong Vitality, and you have the Cleanse and Restore, the probiotics, the digestive enzymes. I'm not really showing you in the picture. And then the Zendicrine, the detox blend there. And then you can also, if you didn't want to start with the kit, you can also order your oils a la carte. You could just do the $35 membership fee, and then you can purchase the oils that you want to try first. Some of us try slow, some of us jump in. It's really where you feel comfortable being at. And I lost my other picture. Well, I guess that's okay. Keep losing everything. Oh, here it is. Okay, so the smartest way to buy is the Loyalty Rewards Program. And you can see you start at the 10% and then you eventually get up to the 30% and you get free oils. And there's no stipulation here on what you can or cannot buy. It just has to be with doTERRA. That's it. doTERRA is a wellness company that specializes in the best high quality essential oils. This is the Home Essentials kit, and this is actually the kit that I started out for my family. It is the 10 most frequently used. It will replace everything in your medicine cabinet. It is frankincense, breathe, lavender, oregano, peppermint, lemon, deep blue, On Guard, and am I missing one? No, I think that's it. And then you also get the petal diffuser for free. And so this kit here, the Home Essentials kit, is saving you $86.25 right there. Okay. And then this is the Family Physicians kit. This is the same exact kit, except for it's in the smaller bottles. So here's the smaller bottle, and I'll put them side by side. And here's the bigger bottle, okay? And you also get the On Guard and peppermint beadlets. You do not get the diffuser with that one, but you're still saving $36.50. And I love to save money. And then this kit here is for the person who wants the Every Oil kit. And this kit is absolutely amazing. Not only are you going to get every single oil, you're going to save almost $300, plus they're going to give you 200 free product credits that you can use anytime on anything within the next year. And then this kit is for someone who maybe wants to work the business. And this would be the diamond kit. In this kit, you save $800. $800. That's a huge savings. And you get 400 product credits. So this is, it is an investment, but I would say this would be for the entrepreneur, someone who wanted to work the business and save a lot of money, and also have every product to try and experience and share with others as well. Okay, so there's 3 types, and you tell me which type you are so that I can best service your needs. With doTERRA, there are just product users, and that is totally okay. People who use the oils for their health and for their family and for themselves. They usually will do the loyalty rewards, get the free oils, take advantage of the promotions at various times. And then there is the sharer. Now, by now, you're probably thinking of an aunt or an uncle or a cousin or a brother or maybe a child or someone you know that could maybe benefit from the health benefits of essential oils. And if that is the case, then you are a sharer. And sharers are in a unique opportunity where you could actually have your oils paid for, which is nice. And we can talk about that if that's something you're interested in. And then there's the person like me who wants to work the business. And if that's something you're interested in, I will walk along with you and show you how it can be done the best way to fit your family needs and to earn some extra income. And there's many people that it's replaced their husband's income or wife's income, the breadwinner's income. And we can go over that at another time as well. But if you let me know how I can service you best, if you just want to be a customer, I want to make sure I help you use the oils the best way, save the most money, and to benefit you the most. Really quick, I didn't cover this, but I wanted to show you that I am not the expert, but I have these resources which you can get at Amazon or aromatools.com. And so here I just opened up to Alzheimer's, and you can see it has a protocol, and it also has the scientific data that shows where they're getting this information. They're not just putting oils in this book for you to know. That's kind of the handheld purse version. But then we have this big book. Oops. And it has each oil listed so you can see individually. Like this one's the Breathe, and it tells you all the facts about Breathe. But if you wanted to look up an ailment, like, let's see, let's look up, no, that's not a good one. Congestion. Okay, we've all experienced this. This is a very, sorry about the blur. This is a very common thing, congestion. Our kids get it, we get it, our family members get it. It's common, it's seasonal. Here is a list of the oils and protocols that would be helpful in treating congestion. And so that is where I get my information from, is from the book. But doTERRA.com has tons of info. There's a doTERRA blog, doTERRA business, doTERRA science, doTERRA backwards. I know it's doing the mirror image. I don't know how to fix that when I'm showing a book, so I apologize, but you can get the gist of it. Okay, well, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them now, or you can PM them to me. If there is any oils that you want to try, let me know. Our 101 page. Oils 101 page. Did I miss something? Susie, you're going to have to elaborate on that. Okay. Basically, if you're ready to get started with your essential oils, just you can go to theessentialoilcouple.com, and I advise you to pick the Wellness Advocate option. Really, the only difference is you don't get a website where they can get information and ask questions. Oh, yes. So I can add you. Susie is a premier, and I can add you to, or not premier. I'm sorry, Susie. Don't slap me. She's a platinum, and she has an amazing group that you can ask questions, and there's a plethora of information. Vetiver. What is vetiver used for? I know. Sorry, Susie. Vetiver is calming. It's actually really good for kids who have ADHD or autism. It kind of slows you down, calms the mind. It works well for sleep too. If you were to mix Serenity, or actually our Restful Blend Serenity doTERRA's now has vetiver, a little bit of vetiver in it, and it works. I love the smell. Like, I didn't like it at first. It was kind of like a burnt woodsy smell, but I love it with lavender. So Mildred, try mixing vetiver with lavender. See if you like that, because I love it. I think it smells amazing. But one of the places you can put it is actually right here in your crease of your elbow. And that's another thing you can do. I want to welcome any of you. Oh, Kylene, thank you. Thanks for your help there. I appreciate it. I want to welcome any of you to ask questions, but also, I lost my track of thought. Oh, well, guess it wasn't that important. Vitiligo. Yes, it is. It's a tree sap, so it's very sticky. Well, it's the sap of the roots, though. It comes from roots. It's it grows in Haiti, so that one's a really good one. But so download the Daily Drop, so that way you can see which oils would help with your emotional well-being. And for now, I'm going to close. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. And next week, I will do a membership overview. So any of you who are curious about the membership and maybe haven't already joined, or you went ahead and you want to set up your wholesale membership right now today, go ahead and send me a message. We'll get it taken care of. There is that promotion that, and any of the kits, almost all of the kits, would qualify for the Deep Blue Rub and the Deep Blue Touch roller ball for free, which is a really nice benefit if you want to go with one of the kits. But just send me a message and we'll get your membership started, and then I will do a membership overview next week and cover that. And we will have more themed classes. I'm actually going to do a class. Susie gave me an amazing printout for a class with children, using the essential oils with children. So I'm excited to do that one too. So I'm going to sign off and say goodnight tonight, and thank you so much for joining.